you even continue, is it okay if I live stream this? Are we going in depth with anything that you shouldn't want to be on YouTube? Or is it okay that I put this on YouTube for everybody to have access to so I could just share the link out? You even continue, is it okay?
Can you hear me, Shane?
I can hear you now. Is it okay
Okay.
if I put this out?
Yeah, perfect. You
Okay.
can.
Okay, good, cool. Guys, let's give Joash a very, very warm welcome. As I said, this guy has grown teams into thousands, in fact, tens of thousands in the Forex space who's been following him, and he's made a lot of people a lot of money. Now, what he's done is just taken the same knowledge and he's just automating it for us. So we don't need to sit and look at charts and click your entry point, stop loss, etc. So listen to what he has to say very, very carefully. There is going to be a lot of questions you guys are going to have. I suggest we leave all the questions to the end. I'm not going to treat you guys like as if I don't know you guys as new guests because all of you know me. And we're here to just get to the point to know exactly what we're doing. There's not going to be a pitch. Nothing is scripted on this call. We're not here to hype anybody up. We're here to give you factual information. So guys, without further ado, let me hand you over to Joash. Joash, the floor is yours, brother.
Thank you, Shane. And guys, thank you for taking your time on a Saturday morning, especially the peak of holidays. I know everybody wants to go shopping and wants to do a lot of stuff, but you took your time to obviously listen into what Shane has to say. So, guys, just a brief background about myself. I've been a trader for 8+ years, as Shane has mentioned. I've mentored over 150,000 people around the world in almost every country around the world. And look, I have had great success, and I think whoever knows me in the trading space will know that I had great success because it's quite evident from what we of what you see. But for me, I've come to this point a few months ago where I was battling with myself and wrestling with myself because it felt like within the South African space, I hit sort of a ceiling, right? And everybody hits that point sometime in their life. It's where you're earning a paycheck and you feel like you spend it more than you're earning, or you're at a point in your life where you feel like there's something great out there for you, but you don't know how to tap into it. So I said to my wife and even to my dad, I'm at this position right now, and I just don't feel driven enough because I feel like I've hit the ceiling. No matter how hard I push in my current, business and current broker, and currently what I'm doing, I've hit the peak of it. And I remember my dad saying to me that, look, you've conquered this one mountain, but now it's time for you to conquer, a bigger one. And at that moment in time, I did a retrospect within myself, and I said to myself, look, if I'm gonna do something for the people of South Africa, do something for the traders in Africa, I have to look outside South Africa and Africa to bring it to us, right? And in trading, there's many things that are offered. People offer mentorship, they offer something called signals. Okay, they offer a lot of stuff, but I said with us we need to be different. Okay, so at that time, coincidentally I was approached by an American company, and I'm going to share the company with you now. The company is called Akashex, right? Akashex has been around for about 4 years. The company that is its mother company has been around in the industry for about 14 years. So this is not a company that just popped up. And secondly, look, I'm putting my 8 year reputation on the line for this company to push it in Africa, number one. I'm leaving my current broker sort of business to push this business in terms of Akashic's full time as well. Quite a lot into this. I'm putting, my whole career on the line to because I believe in what Akashics can do. And look, when I had the initial calls with the Akashics, I said to them that, look, the people of South Africa are very dynamic. When we get to work, we start working and we don't stop. And I said to them, look, if I'm going to come onto this company, what can you do for us, right? So, long story short, I have just been made. I am now a partner within the company. I have been made the director of education of the company, which is actually one below the actual owner of the company. Right. So below the owner of the company comes the director of education, and that's me. And then you get the director of sales, who basically is the one who will handle the sales part of it. So look, we have come to this point here now where, we have got a robust team. There's somebody in South Africa who's also in corporate as well and pushing the corporate side to make sure that the product is going into perfection. And now we need people here in South Africa, who will align to the vision of the product. And what's amazing about this product is that it's just not something that you sell in, but it's an actual thing that actually works. It's a facility that actually works in terms of the Forex industry. And I'm going to show you how this will actually change your life in terms of trading. Now, within the corporate, we have a very robust team. I just want to give you a bit of background. It's made up of several key figures within the industry. There's dollar millionaires within the corporate, and there's several other people who play a key part. And I'm obviously privileged to be made director of education to play even more pivotal role within the company. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen because I believe that you need to see the product firsthand before you can, actually believe it. So firstly, nobody in Africa or South Africa has seen anything like this before because nothing like this has ever been, created. It's because the technology that is behind the Akashics is not white labeled, which means we didn't buy it or rent it from somebody else. But the technology has been designed by us, by our company itself, right? That's something very important to remember. The technology that we're talking about within Akashics is patented to us in terms of tap to trade, which I'll talk about, is something which is our technology. It's not white label. So when you subscribe to Akashics, right, and off the bat, or I'll tell you later how much it's going to cost you. But I want to tell you the key benefits first. When you sign up with Akashics, you'll have access to your dashboard like this. On this dashboard, it seems like there's a lot going on, but in actual fact, there's very less going on. Okay. What's happening here? There's a first tab which is called Get Started. Get Started, there's an onboarding video you can watch. And also, if any of you know anything about Forex trading, and if you don't, it's okay as well. But in this tab, which is called Get Started, if you know anything about any Forex broker, you can use over 40 brokers, any one of your choice. You can connect your broker directly to Akashics, and I'll show you now, or just now, why you can do that and why you must do that. But let's go forward. There's something which is called the Akashics Academy. Now, the Akashics Academy is where if you are somebody who likes watching or reading material and watch recorded, videos on tutorials in terms of learning, then this is the section for you because you can click on any of these tabs and you can literally learn how to trade from A to Z, in terms of word format, video format. If I click on one of them and I click on, let's say one of the videos, it will open up and then it will show me, all of the content at hand and etc. Right? So this is an academy that is designed, and people will tell us, Josh, Shane, we don't know how to trade. And this is where you can start. The first step of this journey is the academy, where people will charge you thousands of rands to buy a Forex mentorship or course. Here you've got an advanced course, a beginner course, an intermediate course, expert course. You've got cryptocurrency course. You've got all of these things, and it's all bundled into one component within the Akashics Academy. The next one is called the live sessions. Now, these live sessions will change your life because a lot of people, when they buy a mentorship with a normal mentor, they get about 3 or 4 live sessions, and then after the mentor ghosts them. That's how the Forex industry so-called works. The mentor will be hard to get out or get a hold of. He's always busy, etc. With our platform, you've got 20 pro traders, not from South Africa, but from around the world, right? From around the world who are certified. I just onboarded this guy yesterday, Lucas. And Lucas is a world-renowned trader in Europe. I onboarded him yesterday as a mentor of the company, as an educator of the company. I interviewed him about 5 days ago. I was really happy with him. He's one of the guys, Shane from Poland, that I was telling you about. This is the
Okay.
Polish guy that just came on board, right? There's one of my other friends that are coming on board. His name is Sean. and he's an American guy as well. He's even more great. And I'm onboarding the best traders, not from South Africa, but from around the world, who have a track record of success within Forex industry, crypto industry, gold industry, indices industry. I'm onboarding them onto this platform because number one, live sessions means every single week, there's over 6 live sessions combined through every mentor who will give at least one live session. And through these live sessions, you've got a time in which it starts. For example, today, Lucas is giving his live session at 11 a.m. You can join this live session. You can plug into the live session. You can learn his strategy. You can interact with him. If you like Lucas, you can join his session again next week or in a few days' time. If you like another mentor, you can just watch his sessions. For me personally, I'll be honest with you, I like a guy named Brent. There's Brent is somewhere here. Brent is on Tuesday next week because weekends, obviously, the Forex market is closed. Brent is one of the guys that I've known before the company. In fact, when the company started 4 years ago, I even knew Brent back then, and look, Brent is obviously one of the great guys to learn from as well. And every other mentor and educator here is also equivalent in terms of education purpose and knowing how to trade. So you can learn from over 60 on 60 sessions, over 20 mentors every single week. No other platform is going to do this to you or give you this, only CarShakes. Next thing is, if you miss the sessions, let's say you're at work or you're busy or you're running a business or you have load shedding or something happens, you can click on any of these mentors and watch their previous sessions that were once live sessions. It now goes into the session replay bank. All right. Amazing thing about Akashics. Now, we know something which is called signals in South Africa. And obviously, no longer, or I don't do signals because of what's happening within the industry. And actual fact, there's just too many people who are signals providers. Now, with Akashics, it has something which is called trade alerts. Okay. Now, trade alerts is very much different from signals, but yet it's the same. With trade alerts, this is not one trader where you are subscribed to, but these are all of the pro traders which I just showed you, who give live sessions, also give trade alerts on the Akashics platform. And the Akashics platform is a US-based platform. Okay. Now, what happens with these trade alerts is that this trader will send out his trade on the Akashics app, right? Everything that you see on the website is on an app that you can download from your App Store or Play Store. What happens here is these traders will give out a trade alert, which will pop up as a notification on your device. Once you click on the notification, you can then copy these parameters of the trade, put it into your trading account platform, and your trade will be taken. Okay, these are what we call trade alerts. A lot of people like this, but something which is even better, which is a technology that is exclusive to Akashics. You won't find it on any other platform. I'd like to reiterate that because it has been designed by Akashics itself, right? Which means we can't go to another company and find the same thing, tap to trade, because even the word tap to trade is copyright protected by the Akashics platform, because that's how important this technology is to us. So with the Akashics platform, right, tap to trade is something that is changing the world. In fact, one of the reasons why I jumped onto the company single-handedly was because of tap to trade. Now, what tap to trade is, a lot of people want to trade but don't have the time. A lot of people want to trade but do not have enough knowledge. A lot of people want to trade but have the fear of losing in the market. A lot of people want to trade but have this greed of trading where they continuously blow accounts. A lot of people want to trade but they just are scared to take the first step. The fact is, around South Africa right now, there's around 3 million traders, or probably 2 to 3 million traders. The fact shows that with how things are going in 2025, with how the economy is going, inflation and so on, many people in the average income bracket will lose their jobs, get retrenched, companies will close down, companies will go online and use AI. And because of that, we'll probably see the South African market jump within next year from 3 to 6 million traders very rapidly. That is the reality of stats. Okay. Now, I just want to tell you something. In 2019, before COVID, there was only about 900,000 traders in the whole of South Africa, right? I stand to be corrected. It could be about 1,000,001, but from what I know, it was roughly 900,000 traders to 1,000,000 traders. During COVID, that jumped to around 4 million traders, right? It then dropped by 1 million traders, by 1 million in terms of active traders around South Africa, because a lot of people now went back to work, went back to their business, and they just couldn't trade because they didn't have the time. Now, I want you to get what's happening here. We are bridging the gap between time and making money because of tap to trade. With tap to trade, once your account is linked to a Carshex, which will take you about 5 minutes to do, and we have a tutorial and we have a dedicated person who will even show you how to link your account on the Carshex platform, your trading account. When a notification pops up where a trader on a Carshex, one of the educators, are sending out a trade, all you have to do on your platform, on your app, you have to click approve. Once you click approve, the Carshex system, the tap to trade system, will automatically pull that trade that the educator is taking on his trading account. The Carshex system will automatically pull that trade into your trading account. You don't have to manage your trade. You don't have to look at your trade. You don't have to close your trade. You don't have to do anything but click approve, right? The pro trader is the one who is managing his trade, and the Carshex platform, by you clicking approve for that trade, you are giving the platform the consent to transfer that trade and mirror it onto your account so that you can benefit with the trader. Okay. Now, as Shane is putting here in the comments, this is the power. This is power at your fingertips. This is literally it, right? As I'm telling you now, in the next year, and I see 2025 being the biggest year for trading. It's because every person that you know has heard about trading, knows about crypto, heard about Forex. Something happened along the lines, but any person now in the 21st century that has a mobile device has seen trading in some sort of way, right? You'll see even ads pop up on YouTube with trading. The reason why is because the trading space is growing rapidly. Now, how do you become a part of our platform? How do you benefit from our platform, right? You've got the academy if you want to learn via videos that have been designed for any person in terms of any degree of being a trader. You've got live sessions where you've got 20 live traders or pro traders, educators doing 60 live sessions every week. You've got session replays if you miss the live sessions. You've got trade alert, and you've got tap to trade. How do you benefit from this? All it's going to cost you is $149 per month, right? If you look at my screen, it says $149 per month for everything that you find here. $149. But this is it. We've got something that's amazing. And this is where Shane comes in, because Shane has the power of networking and building networks and building teams. When you come onto a Carshex, right, you pay $149 for the month, you come on. We have a great plan where if you refer 3 people, your next monthly membership is now waived, which means you don't pay for the next month as long as you refer 3 people within the first month of your membership, right? And what we will do is once you come onto a Carshex, we will now go into networking mode, because we will now want you to build a team, expand, so that you never have to pay for an Akashic membership ever again, but you will benefit of the great service of our platform. So we will help you grow a team. We will ask you, we'll do trainings, we will sometimes trouble you, but it's not for us, because we want you to gain, we want you to build a team. While you are making money on the Forex trading, crypto side of things, we will also be making money by building a 6-figure business that we want to get to for you. This is what we'll do at the Carshex. Now, I know what people are going to say, Josh, Shane, I've got $149 to jump on board, but how do I fund my Forex trading account? With the Carshex, when you join and you sign up now, we will give you a $10,000 challenge account. Now, what is a prop firm challenge account or a challenge account? A $10,000 account, and this is equivalent to 170,000 Rand now, 180,000 Rand now. When you sign up with the Car Shakes, we will give you a trading account, which is called a prop firm challenge, right? Now, what a prop firm challenge is, in essence, it is a trading account that where you have stages, you have two stages to unlock the live trading account so that whatever profits you make on that live trading account, you can withdraw it for yourself. I'm talking about a product here which is called Akashic, which is so powerful. But Akashic is saying, okay, some people don't have funds to trade straight away. Let's get you into the next level. Let's get you into a place where we will partner with the institution or with a prop firm, buy prop firm challenges from them and give it to you because we want to show you how good our product is. This is what Akashics is doing. You will get a $10,000 prop firm trading account where you have two challenges that you have to pass. And I promise you, if you look at it, I posted on another group. Shane is on the group. It's one of our team groups. I posted about one of the people who made a withdrawal on their prop firm account of $11,000 yesterday. People are
Wow.
making money, guys.
Wow, 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 wow. Wait, so
People are
let's
making
let's see-
money.
let's have a conversation about this, right?
100%.
So so basically, you telling me in order to I think do the problem challenge, you are going to give us the signals. All we got to do is to click approve, right?
Yes, right. The Kashix app will send it to you. That's
Right.
correct.
So when you say challenge, we don't need to physically go and look at charts and learn. All you want to do is to click one button. So
Yes,
if we do 10% for the month, okay, and if you got $10,000 there, you telling me that I could make $1,000 a month.
that's correct. If you do it correctly, we're using the Kashix platform. That's correct.
So basically, the 149 just becomes well, well. Obviously, you made the profit, so that's already covered. But then, if we refer three, basically, we're not going to be paying that 149.
100%. 100%. That's correct.
So you're giving me money to trade, at the same time, you give me the opportunity to waiver my fee. That's what you're saying.
That's
So in other
correct.
words, I don't like to use the word zero risk, but when it comes to the membership, you can actually have zero expense for the month.
Yes.
And how do you have an income? Is they're giving us the $10,000, and by just us clicking approve. So guys, if you look at my phone right now, my trade alerts already came in. As you can see, um, trade alerts. Let me just show you guys right to the top, then you'll be able to follow that quickly. Akashic trade alert, Akashic trade. So basically, if I just had to click this here, okay, you guys, you see why I wanted you to be on this call to actually have a look at this. Now, I'm sorry to cut you off, Joash,
No
but
problem.
for the guys on this call, where are we on this in Africa, right? And let's look at your market, right? Your signals market that you have out there. How many thousand people are you talking about bringing onto the platform? And why should these guys lock this spot?
Look, let me be honest with you guys. Over the past 8 years, I've come across over probably 80,000 to 100,000 traders, right? These are people who have built relationships with people, who've learned about trading through me, people who followed me, and that sort of thing. And for me, my goal now is we currently working through that list of people and showing each one of them in terms of sessions like these, the power of Akashics, and we're having a high hit rate in terms of conversions to bring them on, right? So ultimately, this is brand new in Africa. The company is 4 years old. It has its biggest database in Africa, in America and Europe, but in Africa it's brand new, right? And my only thing is before anybody jumps on board, and obviously you're going to get some people that will creep in and try to jump on board because they've seen Shane D and Josh Knight to do something. And sometimes people are just spiteful where they just won't want to work with us and think they can do it on their own. But at the end of the day, our team, and I can guarantee you this, our team will be the biggest in this product, in this company, probably in the industry of Africa and network marketing as well, if we were to throw that in, because of the fact of how powerful the product is, number one, and how much we're going to push as leaders of the team.
Okay, so here's another thing, right? Most of the guys on this call who tried trading or did trading probably saying, yeah, but Shane, what about the regulations in South Africa with the FSCA and FSP? How do we overcome that?
Okay, so number one, remember something, guys. This is not an investment, right? We are not guaranteeing a percentage return. Okay. I myself, Josh Naidu, I am employed by the company in terms of on a corporate level, right? People like Shane and everybody else will be pushing, including my wife is also pushing it. They are pushing it as a product. Okay. None of us are giving financial advice on this call. We are showing you an educational platform that has all of these different options for you to be a part of the company. Okay. This company is regulated in the US, right? In Nevada, right? It is regulated there. And in terms of the product, our safeguard is that this is not an investment. We are not forcing you to take a trade. Your money is not fixed in. None of that is happening within this ecosystem. This is basically you joining, and we will add you to community. Once you come up, we'll add you to our community where we've got thousands of traders there. And you joining a trading community while getting benefits to all of these features. So what we are selling here is we are not even selling anything like a product, but we are selling or we are pushing something where you can step into an ecosystem where you're not alone in this journey, right? And then if you're happy with this, you can obviously push other people to it as well and earn passive income that way. So that way, if we obviously, we're not sugarcoating or changing anything around. It is what it is. It's not an investment. It's not guaranteed return on investment, guarantee returns, that sort of things. And we've been very transparent with the product. We're making it as it is. And this is basically Akashex is an educational academy for any type of trader. So Yashin, that's how we're looking at it. And ultimately, we're not like changing anything around. That's exactly what the product is.
So let me explain you guys, right? When Josh reached out to me last week and I got on board, I used one of his signals because I trade, right? I have my own broker. I get signals and I trade. So what I did was I used these guys' signals on my broker because you're just punching in numbers. And I made 50%, right? 50%. Now, if you are on a $10,000 account, guys, I can tell you, we're not promising these numbers. Remember, I'm telling you what I did. And remember, my past results doesn't guarantee future results because this is the Forex space. But that was just one trade that I did. And I said, okay, guys, I need to take this out because a lot of you are probably saying, but Shane, I don't know how. Just clicking a button and we got done. Now, some of you, or most of you on this call, know my wife, Atisha, right? Tish, I can see you there. If you could just explain what happened to you yesterday as your first trade. How was your experience for you being brand new to the space? I don't know if you can undo. Let me just make you co-host and explain us the process, how it was. I think I made you co-host. There you go.
So hi guys, it's me Atisha. So I always loved trading, but I personally did not have the time for it. So this platform with no experience works ideal for everyone out there. All I had to do was I got a notification that said approve the trade. I went onto my Akashex app. I clicked approve, and my trade ran while I was watching the movie Moana. So, guys, it's as simple as that. It's just one click of the button.
Very cool. So, guys, the reason I got her to do this is because Atisha sent me some of J Money. By the way, guys, Joash is known as J Money. You can go to TikTok and you can give him a follow as well. And she's been sending me all these videos, and I'm so busy with my projects, I didn't have a look at that. So actually, this guy Joash Naidu reached out to me. Do you know Joash Naidu? And she says to me, yeah, I've been sending you all these videos, how you bought the Lamborghini. Now tell me something. The Lamborghini you purchased just from your trading, right? Your Ferrari just from trading.
100%, Shane, and you know what, you know my background. We
Yeah,
had a one-on-one conversation. I shared with you my background, and the good thing about, myself and you is if people go back and track it, you can go to Verulam, Tennis Park, Teakwood Crescent. That's where I live, 16 Teakwood Crescent. You go there and you ask the people, they can vouch because they know where we come from. The story is real. We're not making up something where we're coming from inheritance or rich family, that sort of things. If anybody wants to go, and I'm sure there's people from Durban, yeah. Tenants Park, 16 Teakwood Crescent, that was my house. And, the people, all of my friends and even my family still live there. So, the thing about us, I think, is, people know the come up for us.
yeah. So guys, I just want to share something with you, right? You're probably saying, because this is what I'm going to put my branding on. This is going to be my focus, right? Because first of all, I do trade. Now I got something to assist me to make more money, and it allows me to share this with other people and also make more money. Now, guys, this is what I found interesting. Um, I just want to share this with you. I'm just going to share my screen. You guys can see my screen. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. So I'm not sure if you heard of My Daily Choice, okay? I'll tell you how I heard of My Daily Choice. If you guys watch Shark Tank and Dragon's Den when they're interviewing or a person goes to pitch their product, they say, no, I had my product on My Daily Choice and they sold so many millions of it, right? So when I went to the site here, this is a mother company, okay? And there you go, Akashex is here. This company, My Daily Choice, is more than 10 years old. Exact age, I think about 12 to 14, Joash. You're muted, dude.
That's correct. That's correct. It's about, yeah, 12, I think it's 12 years. Yeah, that's
12
correct.
years. And there you go, Akashex on this. When I looked at this here, I said, okay, cool. And then when Joash gave me the idea and showed me, okay, this is what we're doing, he's working directly with the owner of Akashex, and he's now the director of education. And can I ask you one thing for my guys, Joash, before we end this call? When you have a good trader and you say, Shane, follow this trader, this is what he does, you'll be able to give us that exclusivity and back information. Am I correct in that?
Yeah. So Shane, you know what? For me as a trader, remember, like it's like this, right? If you're a good cook, okay, and you taste a bani chow, or you taste a curry, uh, you can automatically say, hey, this thing has less chili powder or less salt, or the potatoes didn't cook, or the meat is overcooked, or something like that. It's because you're a good cook and you've got experience in doing these things, so you understand how it works. So for me, because of this experience in the trading industry, and I've seen so many traders come and go, and I've seen so many changes within the industry, I can single-handedly pick up who's a trader on his best performance right now, right? And obviously, it's opened when something is performing or somebody is performing, good. We all talk about it. So in that sense, yes, I will enlighten you guys to say, hey guys, this is somebody that I'm really liking right now. And also, what's the most amazing thing, which I even found out, which when I was looking last night, is even on the community forums in terms of Akashex, you see the traders that are outperforming the others in terms of the educators, because the educator is outperforming all the other educators. You see that he's so much more active. He's posting his results there, and it's like this. When somebody becomes famous, everybody now wants to follow them. It's just like that on the platform as well. And I'm not going to tell you straight away who these guys are, but when you come onto Akashics, automatically you'll figure out, okay, this guy is the guy, this guy is the guy for education, that sort of thing.
Okay. So I see you wearing your Porsche cap there. Did you make it happen?
No, this is a Lambo cap, but I am looking
Oh,
to buy. Buy a Porsche.
Okay, no, I just saw the emblem on the top there. I
It
thought,
looks, it almost looks the same.
yeah, yeah. So guys, this is what I plan to do for South Africa. If you guys lock your spot, you're going to get something called spillover from us. And basically, the whole of Africa right now could be in your business. If you could, I just put on three people within, I think within 12 hours or something of that sort. Uh, so it's not difficult to do, but we got to remain consistent. If we want to upskill ourselves for 2025 and not rely on one stream of income, just by clicking approve, you could just tap into the whole Forex space. Now, here's what's important for you to know. Some of you like cryptocurrency. You can trade with Bitcoin and get paid in Bitcoin, which is a good thing. You guys know where Bitcoin is going. It just passed 100,000, it's $101,000. So it's good to be trading in Bitcoin. That's number one. Some of you on this call probably say, Shane, I'm more of a gold guy. I like trading gold. Guess what? We got you covered because we've got educators there who only they only do gold. I mean, they're the go-to traders when it comes to gold, right? That's their niche. Some of you with Nasdaq, some of you probably like I don't know the indices. Depends what you like. We've got that trader to guide you. You just have to find your niche and follow him, and those alerts will be sent to your mobile phone. So it's $149 to lock your spot. Once that happens, you're going to put your people on the call. Joash, can we have your commitment? Maybe once or twice a week. Can we plug into your calls? How does that work for our guys on this call here? Because I would like to do my own calls, but I would also like my history. I want to show people this is how much I made, right? That is why I'm not doing my own calls right now. I want you to do it. But can we have access to you? How's that access to you works?
Look, Shane, as I've said, even when we spoke, the first time I said, like, for me, anybody that knows me personally will know that when I go into anything, I give my everything. When I go in, my wife goes in with me. We just have got a 6 weeks old baby, so she can't be here. But from probably next week or the week after or January, she'll be on all the calls with me. But look, we go all in, right? So, and I've even said this to you at any time, I'm at your beck and call because ultimately we've got a vision to carry out, right? And at any time you plug, I'll also be having calls. We have to plan trainings. We probably once a week we'll have a training call with our teams, right? We'll be doing those things. You plug into my calls. I'll be plugging into all of your calls. Guys, if you're when you'll join our team, at any time, when you closing somebody, if you need us there on the call, you call us. When you call, imagine calling us and saying, call in and saying, the other guy or the client, the person wants to purchase a car shakes or join on, saying to them, I'm going to call one of the directors of the company. You
That's
know.
huge. That's huge.
That's not we call in a corporate leader or whatever it is. While we respect the leaders and the people on the field and the leaders on the field, but imagine saying I'm going to call one of the directors. The edification is there, and especially in the forex industry, it's there. So guys, look, opportunities like this come once in a lifetime. And when I saw the opportunity, I grabbed it. Shane saw the opportunity, he grabbed it. His wife grabbed it. His nephew grabbed it. His
I think I
close
got a
friends
hundred
again.
percent. I got 100% hit on everybody who showed this and who understand trading. That
Yes.
it was a no-brainer for them, But remember, guys, what we're doing is some of you may want to go to people who haven't done trading before. Okay, so you're going to get some resistance because they don't understand. But at the end of the day, if they don't want to do the trading part, they can obviously just market the tool, which is the tap to trade. Everything has to be tap to trade, tap to trade, tap to trade, because that tap to trade is patented to our company, and no other trader or no other company or no other broker can have that phrase tap to trade. More importantly, that technology is patented to our company.
So Shane, like what you're saying is so powerful because what we are saying is, guys, if another broker, well, we're not in the broker space, but if a broker, a company, a person who's not a part of our company uses those words tap to trade, it's actually illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in fact, when I joined the company and when the first directors called, that one of the things they highlighted very significantly, that tap to trade is a term that has been patented by Akashics.
Right.
So, yeah.
So it's Bugatti time. Give us a few. Give me your idea of Bugatti. Why Bugatti? I mean, why would you? Why? Because that's the phrase I'm going with. Because my daughter is like, Dad, the Veyron, the Chiron, and the Bugatti is like very, very expensive. In South Africa, I think you can count the number of people that own it on your fingertips, right?
Yeah.
So what's your plan, and why do you
So,
have this vision?
for me, Shane, like me personally, I love cars, right? From the time I was a small boy, my dad used to be a mechanic. All of my uncles were mechanics, and my cousins mechanics. So we've always been around cars. And for me, my neighbors around me were in Verulam. They always used to buy new cars, right? And I remember crying to my dad and saying to my dad, "When will we buy a new car?" Because my dad had one car for about 30 years of his life. You understand? So I would always say to him, "Dad, when we're gonna buy a new car? Everybody's buying new cars." And as a small boy, you get kind of touched by that. So the first thing for me, like cars, plays a very big part of my life, and you'd see I love my cars. I take very good care of it. And I own the Ferrari, I own the McLaren, the Lambo. And I said to my wife, you know what, if we're gonna leave a footprint in this industry, I'm gonna do something that hasn't been done before, right? Nobody has bought a Bugatti, right? In terms of the
I
Forex
love that.
space,
Can you order two, please?
all of
Because I
Africa.
also want one.
Yeah, so bro, you need one as well.
Yeah.
Guys, because this thing is going to expand in the next 30 days. Everybody is going to be talking about it. It's going to go crazy. So for me, I just want to do something that hasn't been done before. And that is why, for me, when I think about that, the Bugatti is the thing that I think about. And everybody has a different thing in their life. Everybody has their Bugatti idea, moment, agenda, aspiration. So yeah.
Okay, so guys, let me just show you something, right? I want to show you how fast this is growing. This is Priska from Johannesburg. So I sent her my video, right? And she says, yeah, I just signed up today. Sorry, I'm starting with the training tomorrow. I said, who signed you up? And then she sent me, I think this guy here, his name is Michael Okoto. Do you know him?
No, I don't.
Right. See, now this is what I'm saying is that our network is being we're not going to be in Josh's team. Basically, somebody from the US is reaching out to the leaders in South Africa, right? So whether we like it or not, this is going to explode. And our network now, who's involved in training and stuff like that, that is why I want to get to most of them as quick as possible. As quick as possible. Guys, Josh and I are going on a 90 days blitz. That means the only thing we do is Akashics. And most of you guys know my work ethic. You guys know my work ethic. When I say 90 days blitz, I work a project for 90 days. I did the same thing with Ton. Ton, that is Telegram, is a blockchain, still paying me today. I'm doing it with BNB. I do my calls, still paying me. I'm doing it with StepChain, still paying me. The thing is that I work hard in the first 30 to 60 days. In the same, we're giving us 90 days. And then what happens from there, once you create that momentum, you can actually sit back and watch the funds come in. Okay. So this year is my last stop. I'm not going to be looking at any other projects right now. Why? Because number one, trading is my thing. That's number one. Number two, I believe that this technology is God-given right now for us. And I want to concentrate on this year. We're going to go hard for the next 90 days. And I do understand Christmas week is in the next 2 weeks, etc. That's fine. But I still, while I'm meeting friends and family, I'm going to show them tap to trade, tap to trade, tap to trade. I'm going to be showing them. But come January, my calls are going to intensify. Right now, before I got on this call this morning, I did 3 calls. And the whole 3 was send me the links. I'm ready to sign up. Send me the links. I'm ready to sign up. Now, what's going to happen is, here's it here. Simple enough. Let's go. Send the links. Let's set up. And then my link is already sent. Okay. And this guy here brought Red Bull to South Africa. Now, a lot of people in your space want to be involved in the Forex space, and this is a perfect opportunity for them to do so. So, Joash, any parting messages for our guys before we leave? Anything you want to, word of advice for them?
Look, guys, the fact is that this thing is going to explode really quick and really fast because of how good the product is, right? And because I'm within the corporate sector, my whole idea is to perfect the product, right? Now, obviously, Shane has invited you guys to this call. I'm not sure if anybody else has invited anybody, but guys, look, you know what Shane has done in the space in terms of his space. If you look me up, you'll see what I've done in the space. And these are, two people who are locking arms together because we want to do something in the communities, in the environments, in the city. We want to help the people we know. And look, whatever it takes, even if it's your last, let's do this thing, yeah? And next 90 days, let's make it a movie, guys. So I've got a saying that I've been saying on all the calls, and I want to say it here. You can either win with us or you can watch us win. So thank you, guys. I'll just hand it over to
Well,
Shane.
thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for making time. So, guys, I know there's a lot of information for you to digest. Each one of you, I know Razia is already sending me messages. So what you guys need to do, just reach back to me, let me know, okay, Shane, this is where I am, what I'm doing, and what have you. And we can take it from there. We'll show you how to fund your $10,000 account and just get started. Remember, the Forex, I think the Forex market starts to slow down during this time. Am I right, Josh? But the gold is still there. BTC is still there. All that still runs because a lot of the banks as well start to wind down in terms of the revenue shares and things like that there. So guys, thank you so much for making time for me to be on this call. Remember, this call just takes about 25 minutes. Josh was done in 35. I was watching my clock here in 30 minutes, but the rest of the half an hour was just our conversation. So you guys get a picture of what I want to do, where I'm going. And if anybody reaches out to you, the Kasheks, remember, Shane and Joash, we brought this to you first. This is what I want you to do, is get people on the call to hear from you first and give you a commitment, because they may say end of January, what have you, they may come up with whatever reason they don't have the funds, which is understandable, but they need to hear it from you first. So when they're ready, they're locking arms with you. So what you're going to do for me is you're going to get spillover. I just want to touch on this. It works on a binary system, 5 left, 5 right. When you have a volume of 1,000, you're making $400 a month passively. Okay, $400 a month passively. That's only with 10 people, and that's not 10 people you know. You probably only knew 3 people from that day. Okay, so the 10 will come from spillover from myself, because I'm going hard and fast with this year, and you can actually benefit from all of that day going down. So locking your spot is very important, and let me know when you're ready to do that, and we can take it from there. Josh, thank you guys so much for being on the call, and we shall speak later. Cheers, guys. All the best for the New Year's if I don't see you, and Christmas.